I don't believe it. I just don't believe it.
I saw it. You saw it. 50 students and sons of the prophet saw it. Such a thing cannot happen, yet it did.
Impossible.
Beliefs, impossibilities, nothing can change facts. We saw Elijah leave the ground, go straight up in the air, and disappear in the clouds. It's a fact, so you have to believe
that. Yes, I saw Elijah disappear heavenward. I believe that.
But you said you don't believe.
Well, the thing I don't believe is that Elijah disappeared into the clouds on his way to heaven.
Oh, no one believes that.
Well, Elisha does, and so do a few of our fellow students.
But everyone knows the only way to heaven or to eternal destruction is through death and the grave. Nothing can change that fact, not even Elisha.
Oh, God can. He did with Enoch.
Then you believe Elijah went to heaven?
Oh, no, emphatically no.
Right. You're right, I'm right, the people are right, in believing that Elijah did not go to heaven. You and I, as sons of the prophets and students in the school of the prophets, we have a duty. We must perform it.
Meaning?
Find out where Elijah actually went. Then tell the people. Let them know the truth. First, we'll go to Elisha.
Just us? The two of us?
No, all 50 of us will go. The 50 that stood afar off and actually witnessed what happened.
No, I cannot give my permission or lend my support to such a mission.
But we and the people want to know what happened to Elijah.
I've already told them, explained the whole thing to them.
But they don't believe you. They're laughing, mocking, ridiculing the idea that Elijah went to heaven.
The answer is no.
You claim that the mantle you now wear that was Elijah's is a symbol of prophetic office?
God has seen fit to let me take Elijah's place,
As
yes.
long as the people don't believe that God took Elijah, do you think they will believe you, even listen to you?
They laugh at you.
Scorn you.
Ridicule you.
Make fun of you.
You have no influence at all.
None whatsoever.
You'll be insulted on every side.
Even the women and children have no respect or belief in...
All right. You 50 men may search the land. Search every mountain, valley, crevice, everywhere. But ye shall not find Elijah. For truly the Lord God of Israel hath taken him by chariot into heaven.
Then went the 50 men and searched for Elijah throughout the land. 3 days they searched.
We found not Elijah. Surely the Lord God of Israel hath taken him by a chariot of fire into heaven.
The people of Israel still did not believe that God had taken Elijah home to heaven, or that the youthful Elisha was now God's chosen prophet. Nonetheless, when God let certain calamities befall Israel, they came straightway to Elisha.
Greetings, O great and mighty one, chosen of God. Jericho is a beautiful and pleasant city, as thou seest. But we have no water to drink. The water of the spring has turned bad, and even the crops do not grow right. Our people are thirsty, our children are crying and sick, even unto death. If thou hast compassion for Israel, for Jericho, help us, we pray thee.
Bring unto me an earthen pot, one that has never been used, and put therein some salt.
Here you are, mighty prophet of God, a new pot filled with salt.
And Elisha went forth unto the spring, and cast the salt into it, saying,
Thus saith the Lord, I have healed these waters, the water shall flow forever. There shall never be any death or barren land nearby.
That spring, even to this day, gives its pure waters, making of the surrounding countryside a virtual oasis. Some people believed. Others were still unbelievers. Among the latter were young folk and children.
The young prophets of Israel. The lesson for today shall be the... What?
Did you hear what happened?
Shut the door!
But there were...
Shut the door!
Now, will you listen to me?
About what?
The children, the bears, and Elijah.
The children, the bears, and Elisha. What about the children and bears and Elisha?
42 of them were torn. 42!
Bears?
No, children. 2 bears tore 42 children.
And Elisha?
No. He wasn't hurt. He caused the whole thing to happen.
He caused the 2 bears to tear 42 children. If this is true, he must have had a very good reason.
He cursed the children and the bears.
Elisha wouldn't curse.
Well, I mean, he pronounced a curse on them.
Oh, that's different. Go on.
Well, I talked to one of the older survivors, and he said that all they were doing was shouting at Elijah, and he just didn't like it.
What were they shouting at Elisha? Did the boy tell you that?
Yes. Well, they were shouting, "Go up into the heavens, thou bald head."
These young people. Do you realize what they were actually doing and saying?
Yes, having a little fun, I suppose.
They were making fun of Elisha's contention that Elijah had ascended into heaven. They were mocking a prophet of God. They were showing disrespect for authority. In ridiculing a representative of God, they were, in effect, ridiculing God himself. Had Elisha allowed this mockery to go unnoticed or unpunished, he would have continued to be ridiculed for the rest of his life, and his influence would have been impaired. His mission to instruct and save Israel in a time of grave national peril might have been defeated. This one instance of severe punishment for a grave sin against God and the authority of his anointed will probably be enough to command respect for the rest of Elisha's life.
And it was so. For 50 years, Elisha went in and out of the cities of Israel. He went to and fro in the land, passing through crowds of idle, rude, dissolute youth. But none mocked him or made light of his qualifications as the prophet of the Most High.
Shh! Here's Elisha. Good afternoon, Elisha, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
The keeper of the king's treasury to see Misha, great and mighty monarch of Moab.
Bid him forward.
Long live the king! Long live the king!
State your mission quickly to the point.
The herds keeper and his men are here from Israel, O king, to collect the usual tax of 100,000 lambs and 100,000 rams.
200,000 sheep we pay the king of Israel?
Yes, your majesty. It was originally levied by King Ahab. We have been paying it ever since.
We have, but we won't, as of now. Send the Israelite herdsmen back to their king, empty-handed.
But there will be a war, your majesty.
War with whom?
Israel, your majesty.
Scribe, who wears the crown of Israel?
Jehoram, your majesty.
Jehoram. What sort of king is he?
Weak, your majesty. No push or ambition. Easygoing. Easily persuaded.
Will he try to collect those 200,000 sheep by force?
He'll send ambassadors, messengers, try for a peaceful settlement. But war? No, your majesty.
Well, send those herdsmen back with this message. Misha, great and mighty king of Moab, refuses now and henceforth to pay tribute
to the weak and vacillating king of Israel.
So, Misha the Great refuses to pay tribute, does he? He probably thinks I'm not as strong or determined as my father, King Ahab, was. You'll learn, King Misha. Scribe, send a fast messenger to Judah and say unto King Jehoshaphat, O great and mighty king of Judah, the king of Moab hath rebelled against me, refusing to pay the tribute levied by Ahab my father. Wilt thou, O Jehoshaphat, go with me to do battle against the foolish Misha, king of Moab?
And Jehoshaphat agreed to help Jehoram.
Which way shall we go to Moab?
The safest way is through the wilderness of Edom.
Agreed. Also, perhaps we might get the king of Edom to go with us, he and his men of war.
So the king of Israel went, and the king of Judah, and the king of Edom. And they marched, they and their armies, 7 days towards Moab, and pitched camp in a certain valley.
Your Majesty.
Yes, General.
Your Majesty, there is no water in this place.
No water?
None at all, Your Majesty. The great host of soldiers with us, and the cattle will die of thirst. Or worse yet, Your Majesty, the armies of Moab will defeat us.
Hath the Lord brought us 3 kings here with our men to deliver us into the hands of Moab? Alas.
Is there not here a prophet of the Lord, that we may inquire of him what to do?
Elisha the prophet is with us, your majesty.
3 kings send for me, obviously to seek favors. Say on.
And no longer is there the slightest doubt, Elisha, that thou art truly the chosen prophet of God. Surely thou dost already know the plight in which we 3 kings find ourselves. Our combined armies are without water.
Thou art Jehoram, king of Israel.
Thou knowest I am.
I also know that thou hast not forsaken thy evil ways, nor hast thou caused Israel to give up their worship of Baal. The Lord God of Israel is displeased with thee, so why should I help thee? Why do you not call upon the prophets of Baal to help thee?
Nay, Elisha, prophet of God, let it not be so, lest the king of Moab defeat us, and our men are delivered into his hand.
As the Lord God liveth, and before whom I stand, surely I would not help thee, even listen to thee, were it not that I regard the presence of Jehoshaphat. So bring hither to me a minstrel.
And it came to pass, when the minstrel was fetched and played, that the Spirit of God came upon Elisha.
Thus saith the Lord, dig ditches throughout the length and breadth of this valley. There shall be no wind, neither shall there be rain. Yet shall the valley be filled with water, that ye may drink, both ye and your cattle and your beasts. The Lord will deliver the Moabites into your hand. And ye shall smite every fenced and choice city, and shall fell every good tree, and stop up all wells of water.
General, get the men busy immediately. Dig ditches everywhere.
By morning the valley was crisscrossed with ditches, but no water. Then suddenly, as the morning sacrifice was offered,
Water! Water! Everywhere! Water, look!
So he decided after all, did he, to use force and make me pay tribute. 3 kings and their combined forces at our border to make war?
A mere handful of men, your majesty, and ill-trained in such things as warfare.
Tomorrow in the early morning we shall march against them.
Ditches! Your majesty! Ditches dug everywhere down there where the 3 kings and their forces are camped.
Someone smarter than I suspected. That valley has always been dry as a bone. They dig ditches, deep ones probably, and water comes forth. Intelligent, wise.
Perhaps not, your majesty. Look at the water. Is it not red?
A reflection of the rising sun.
Nay, your majesty. That is blood.
Blood? Blood of whom?
Obviously, your majesty, it is the blood of the enemy. They have fought amongst themselves, killing one another.
Yes. Yes, the 3 kings are slain, and their men of war. Oh, General, forward to the spoil!
and behold, when the Moabites came to the camp of Israel, the Israelites arose from their hiding places and smote the Moabites, so that they became confused and fled. But the Israelites went after them, smiting them even in their own country.
General, forget not the instructions of Elisha. Destroy their cities, fell their trees, and make desolate their vineyards and fields.
And there was great rejoicing in Israel, for had not God, through his faithful prophet Elisha, turned a sure defeat into glorious victory?
Isn't there something I can do?
You have. You've been a wonderful wife, a good mother to our 2 sons. God has been our fortress, our help in time of need. He has...
Our time of need is now. You may die. If God permits this, is he the...
God giveth, and God taketh away.
No, he can't take you from me.
Be true and faithful to God. He is the only true and loving God, He will
Yes, sir.
Is your mother home, Sonny?
Yes, sir.
I want to see you.
May I tell her who you are and what you want?
Just take me to her, Sonny.
Sir? Our father has just died and Mother is grief-stricken.
Never mind all that. Just take me to her. Or must I force my way in?
All right. This way.
What's this younger generation coming to? Impertinent, disrespectful, lazy, not a respectful thought in their heads.
Mother, this, gentleman wishes to speak with thee.
Yes,
Your late husband was indebted to me.
I know.
He owed me great sum of money. With his death, the obligation to pay passed to you, and I want my money.
I have no money or income. Scarcely enough to live on.
And I'll take your 2 sons. They look strong and healthy. They'll become my slaves in payment of the debt.
No, you can't. I won't let you.
I'm afraid you have nothing to say in the matter. The money or your sons, it's the law.
Maybe I can raise the money.
Well, how? And where?
I don't know. But give me a chance. I'll try. Please.
All right. I'm a reasonable man. I'll give you a chance. Just bring the money to me. If you don't, in a reasonable time, I'll come and get your sons. Is that clearly understood?
Yes, sir. May I take a few moments of your time, Elisha, sir?
I would be shirking my duty were I to refuse to listen. I perceive lines of worry in thy face. Grief and sorrow are plainly written upon thy countenance. Here, sit down and unburden thyself.
I am the wife of one of the sons of the prophets. Or rather, I was. He but recently passed away, leaving my 2 sons and me alone.
Yes, I recall. I knew your husband well. He was truly a man of God, a credit to the sons of the prophets. And you and your 2 sons, what may I do for you?
My husband owed a certain man a huge sum of money. The man insists that I pay him now, or he'll take my 2 sons as bondsmen in payment. Oh, Elisha, sir, I can't let my sons go. I can't. Will you see this man and persuade him to wait for his money? Please, sir, please.
Would that I could, madam, but the law is on his side. Kindness and mercy and justice aren't, but the law is. What have you that is convertible into money?
Nothing, sir, nothing. Except 1 pot of oil.
Oil? Get thee home, madam, and have your 2 sons borrow all the vessels and pots, anything that will hold oil. Borrow them from thy neighbors, anyone who will lend them to you.
How many, sir?
All you can possibly borrow.
Yes, sir.
And when you've borrowed all you can, go into thy house, thee and thy 2 sons, and shut the door after thee. Then thou shalt pour the oil from the pot of oil that thou now hast into the borrowed vessels, and set aside those which thou dost fill.
There. That's the last of them.
Are you sure you can't borrow any more?
I think we already have every dish and pot and pan in the whole town. Look at them, all over the place, in stacks. What do we need more for? We already have enough to hold all the water in the River Jordan. What are we going to do with these?
Shut the door, son. I'm going to pour the oil from our pot into these vessels.
Well, if I were you, Mother, I'd pour into the smaller ones. There's not enough oil in our pot to fill even one of those larger ones we borrowed. I don't understand all this in the first place.
Neither do I, my sons. But it is the command of Elisha the prophet. He represents God. In doing Elisha's will, I fulfill the will of God. So we must have faith and believe and obey what Elisha tells us, whether we understand or not. Now hand me the empty vessel.
Yes, Mother. This one. It came from the lady next door. Want me to pour the oil, Mother?
Thank you, son. But God, through his prophet, said that I must pour the oil, and we must do always exactly as the Lord commands.
It's full.
You, son, place the full one in the corner. And you, give me another empty one.
Mother, it's full. And look, our pot, it's still full of oil, too.
Place this full one beside the other one in the corner, and hand me another empty one.
Yes, Mother.
All right, Mother.
Another empty pot, son.
There aren't any more, Mother. They're all full. And our pot, it's still full, too. It's a miracle, Mother.
Yes, my sons. A miracle.
But where did the oil keep coming from?
God.
But why, Mother? We'll never use that much oil.
We'll sell it and pay off that debt. And I can keep my 2 lovely sons.
God must be wonderful.
God is wonderful. He protects and provides for us. All we need to do is obey, believe, have faith, and he will do the rest. By nature, by small miracles, by large miracles, by a million ways. His own ways, ways unknown and unthought of by us mortals.
The kindly spirit that enabled Elisha to exert a powerful influence over Israel is revealed in the story of his friendly relationship with a family living in Shunem.
Pardon me, sir, but you are Elisha the prophet.
I am, ma'am.
You come frequently to the city of Shunem?
As I go to and fro in the land, from city to city, bringing help and comfort to as many of Israel as I can, I do pass through Shunem quite often, yes.
My husband and I, our entire household would be honored, sir, if you will come now and eat of our bread and be refreshed.
I shall be delighted to, and thank you very kindly, ma'am.
And it came to pass, each time that Elisha passed by, he turned in at the kindly family's dwelling and did eat of their bread.
He's an unusual man, kind and perceiving, understanding. Oh, he's truly a man of God.
I think I perceive a desire to do Elisha further favors.
Yes.
Well, just state your wish, my wife, and it shall come to pass.
Well, not only does he need a place to eat and be refreshed when he passes through our fair city, but he also needs a place to rest and study and meditate.
Well, I thoroughly agree.
We could build a small room against the west wall, a small room with an outside entrance so we can come and go at will in privacy.
It's an excellent idea.
In the room, we can put a bed and a table, a chair, and a candle. Shall we? I pray of thee, my husband.
Well, what about Gehazi, Elisha's servant? Where will he stay?
Why not assign him a special permanent cot among our own servants' quarters?
Well said, my dear. The room should be built immediately.
This room is for me?
For thee, Elisha, true and mighty prophet of the living God of heaven.
I know not how to thank thee.
Come often, sir, and stay long. And as for thee, Gehazi, servant to thy master the prophet, a place among our servants has been prepared for your use.
Thank you, great sir and master.
And it came to pass on a certain day that Elisha turned into the little room and lay there.
Gehazi, call the woman that I may speak with her.
Yes, master.
am at thy service, Elisha, man of God.
This room, it's a great blessing. It supplies me with many hours of rest and comfort, study and meditation. I would do something for thee in return.
I have need of nothing, Elisha, sir.
Well, perhaps a word to the king might result in increased influence among the Shunammite, or even a good word to the captain of the king's army.
Thank you, Elisha, sir. But I dwell among my own people and have need of nothing more than I already have.
Gehazi, I feel that I must somehow return her thoughtful kindness, but how?
Master, she hath no child, and her husband is old.
Call her. You wish a child, true?
What childless woman doesn't?
About this time next year, thou shalt bear a son.
Nay, my lord, thou man of God, do not lie unto thine handmaid.
It shall be as I have said.
And it was as the prophet Elisha had promised. And when the child had grown into a goodly lad,
Father! Father!
Son, what are you doing here among the reapers? You're supposed to be with your mother.
My head, it hurts.
Your face is pale. Are you ill, son?
My head.
Oh, here, quickly, carry the lad to his mother. What happened to him?
I know only that suddenly he ran to the field, calling for you.
Well, we'd better put him in bed.
No, I'll hold him on my lap, close to my heart. Fetch a chair and sit near and gently rub his neck and head. Perchance it shall ease the pain. He is dead. Oh, how could he? I'll place him in Elisha's room on his bed. Whoa! There you are.
Greetings, my lady. And what brings thee all the way to Mount Carmel? Is all well with thee? Why, what are you doing? No, Gehazi, leave her alone.
But, master, she has a tight hold on thy feet to do thee harm.
Nay, Gehazi. Her soul is vexed within her, and the Lord hath hid it from me, and hath not told me.
Did I ask thee, man of God, for a child?
No.
Did I desire a child?
All childless women do, you said.
And did I also ask you not to lie to me?
Your son. Is he dead? Gehazi, take this, my staff, and go to the lad. Lay it upon him, upon the face of the child, and it shall
As
be...
the Lord liveth, Elisha, I will not leave thee until thou go with me to see my son. There he is, the son thou gavest me, dead.
Please leave, all of you, that I may be alone with the lad. O Lord God of Israel, creator of the universe, Father of all that is kind and good, show now thy mercy and power. Reward kindness with kindness, love with love. Give this woman of great love
What is he doing that takes so long?
Have faith, my dear.
Faith in what?
Faith that good comes to those who obey and love the Lord.
I want to see my son. Gehazi stands guard at the door. He won't even let me in.
The door is opening. Elisha, he's saying something to Gehazi.
The master wishes you to enter now, your ladyship.
Yes. Yes, I shall enter. Yes?
Go in and take up thy son.
My son. My son.
Mother.
You are alive. Goddess. Oh, my son, my son. Where is my little slave?
Yes, ma'am. You called?
Yes, will you please... Why, child, have you been crying? What's the matter?
I'm sorry, mistress, but sometimes I do get homesick for my parents and for Israel. I try not to be sad, and I don't...
I know. You're a brave and cheerful girl, and I love you for it. I'll try harder to make you happy here.
Oh, mistress, you are good to me, and I am so glad that God had you by me. I thank him every night for his goodness to me.
How can you thank your God for what he's done for you? Why, he let the Syrians defeat your nation, and he let you be taken captive and sold as a slave. I should think you'd forget all about him and worship my God. See, isn't he pretty?
But your God is a God of wood. My God is a living God, and I know he allowed our nation to suffer defeat in the war with your nation. But that was because so many of our people had ceased to serve him. But he still blesses us as individuals if we love and obey him.
Well, he let you be taken captive and sold as a slave.
True, and I don't know why, yet. Maybe I will never know, but my parents taught me that God has a reason for allowing even unpleasant things to happen to us sometimes. But if we will love and trust him, he will make good come out of it.
Oh, my, but you're a strange little thing. But I called you to carry in the bathwater for Master Naaman. Well, I'd better ask one of the older servants. The water would be too heavy for you.
But I love to, mistress. Master Naaman is a great man. That's why your king made him captain over all the armies.
You know about my husband?
Oh, yes, mistress. All Israel knows what a brave and good soldier he is. And I'm so sorry, mistress, that Master Naaman has leprosy.
You know about that, too?
Yes, mistress. And I wish with all my heart that Master Naaman could go to the prophet who is in Samaria. He would cure the master of leprosy. God has prophets who will help in ministering
to... Captain, sir.
Yes?
I have heard about the new slave your wife has, a little girl.
Yes. Seems awfully nice. A cheerful and willing worker, that's sure. What about her?
Well, Captain, sir, I understand that she claims that there's a man in Israel who can cure leprosy.
Yes, she's been trying to get me to go and see her prophet. She's sure that he can cure me of, and I have heard tales about miracles and mysterious things happening in Israel. Well, maybe the little girl is right. Maybe there is a man in Israel who can... Oh, no, there is no cure for leprosy. Yet some of the things I've heard about Israel and Israel's God are true.
You may come forward, Naaman.
Long live the king. Long live the king.
Yes?
I wish to request a favor of my king.
No reasonable request will be denied the captain of my forces.
O king, it is said there is a man in Israel who is able to cure me of my leprosy. I wish permission from my king to go there and see if this be true.
Permission granted. Scribe, write a parchment to the king of Israel stating that my captain comes on a peaceful mission. Sign it with my signet ring, and let Captain Naaman take it with him.
Lackey, this parchment... The king of Syria must be crazy to think that I can cure leprosy. Who am I, God? That I can kill and make alive? Or is this merely a trap? If I don't cure Naaman's leprosy, and I can't, his king will have a good excuse to send his servants and kill me.
Great and wise king of Israel, my king wrote this parchment at my request. It is not a trap, but an honest desire on my part to be cured of leprosy.
Lackey, see that the Syrian captain and his men are comfortably quartered for the night and escorted safely to the border in the morning.
Yes?
Oh, I am Naaman, captain of the Syrian forces. Is this the abode of Elisha the prophet?
It is.
There came a message to your king stating that Elisha the prophet wished me to come here.
He did send such a message, sir.
May I see him?
He wished me to give thee this message. Go, O Naaman, and wash in the river Jordan 7 times, and thy flesh shall come again to thee, and thou shalt be rid of thy leprosy.
Isn't Elisha at home?
Yes, sir. But he instructed me to give unto thee only the message. Good day to you, sir.
He wouldn't even bother to see me. Come then, back to Syria.
Get up.
Oh, I thought surely he would come out and at least wave his hand over me to cure the leprosy. Bathe 7 times in the muddy waters of Jordan. Why, if I wanted to bathe in a river, I wouldn't choose the Jordan. The rivers back home in Damascus are much cleaner.
Captain, sir, had Elisha bid thee to do some great and brave thing, wouldst thou not have done it? How much simpler to merely wash and be cured.
Yes. Yes, you're right. Come, we shall go to the Jordan, and I'll dip myself 7 times in its waters.
One. 2. 3. 6. 7. Captain, your flesh is as clean and as pure as a newborn baby's. The leprosy is gone from thee.
It is. It is. Praise be unto the God of Israel. Behold, now I know that there is no God in all the earth but in Israel. Behold, now I know that there is no God in all the earth save in Israel.
But, Captain, you're a Syrian. Surely you cannot forsake the gods of Syria.
Have the gods of Syria, any of them, healed leprosy?
I've never heard about it, if they have.
Can the God of Israel cure leprosy? Has he?
Your leprosy is gone. But how did Elisha do it? Where did your leprosy go?
I was healed by faith. A child's simple faith and my rather weak faith.
Faith? Faith in what? Who?
Faith that the God of Israel could and would cure me.
Where did you, as Syrian and head of all the Syrian forces, learn so much about the Israelite God?
From a little child, a little slave girl. By her sheer loyalty, sympathy, sincerity, her eagerness to please and do her duty. She told my wife all about the God of Israel, and so I also learned. She's such a sweet and honest child, I couldn't help but believe that she was telling the truth, so hope and faith were born within me. And here I am, cured of my leprosy.
I don't suppose there are any lepers left in the whole of Israel.
On the contrary, my little slave girl says that no Israelite leper has been cured in years.
They worship the God of Israel, and you don't. Yet you are cured, and they aren't. Now, how can you explain that?
There is only one answer. According to the girl, they lack faith. I had faith. Only a little, I'll admit, but I did have some. Faith, I now realize, in a God who is not made of wood or stone, but a living God. From this moment on, I shall honor, worship, and, speaking of honoring, let me don dry clothes and return to the abode of Elisha the prophet and honor him with the gifts of gold and silver and raiment we brought from Syria.
I'm sorry, Captain, but I cannot accept your gift.
But, Elisha, man of God, you have done me a great service, and I wish with all my heart to reward and honor you with these gifts.
A true service of love is never done for pay. And besides, it was God who cured your leprosy, not I. I am nothing more than a servant of God, his representative in Israel. If I am faithful and obedient in all that he has entrusted to me, he shall reward me. An eternal reward.
Now I am doubly sure that there is no God in all the earth except in Israel. With thy permission, Elisha, true servant of the living God, I shall now return to my own land, rejoicing in the knowledge of a true and loving God.
Farewell, Naaman. May God go with thee and bless thee and thy household.
Farewell. Get up!
Gehazi.
Yes, master.
Remember this important lesson. Never take gifts or pay for deeds of love and kindness.
Yes, master. Never take gifts or pay, the master said. Well, what's wrong with taking a little now and then? One has to have money to live. There must have been hundreds and hundreds of pieces of silver and gold in Naaman's sacks. And those rich garments, they were beautiful. I wonder how... Oh, I know.
Driver, stop the chariot. Whoa! 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 The servant of Elijah cometh running. A message from Elijah, no doubt. Greetings, servant of Elijah, prophet of God.
Oh, greetings, Captain, sir.
Is all well with Elisha, thy master?
All is well, sir.
Oh, I was worried for a moment.
I come, Captain, sir, at my master's request. He commanded me to say unto thee, Behold, even now there be come unto me from Mount Ephraim 2 young and poor men of the sons of the prophets. Give them, I pray thee, a talent of silver and 2 changes of garments.
So shall it be, even more so. Driver, see that 2 talents of silver are placed immediately in one sack, and 2 changes of raiment in another.
Thank you, Captain, sir. The master will be grateful.
The gratefulness is mine. And, driver, have 2 of the servants go with this man and carry the 2 sacks.
Oh, thank you, Captain, sir. But I am well able to carry them.
Oh, 2 talents of silver are pretty heavy.
Thy wish be done, Captain, sir. That's far enough, men. This is the outpost tower. I'll place the silver and garments in it until I get a cart to take them the rest of the way. Thank you for your help.
Oh, you're welcome, Gehazi. Farewell.
Farewell, Gehazi.
All this silver, these beautiful garments are mine. Mine. Is there any service, master, that I can render thee?
I think not. Where have you been, Gehazi?
Been, master? Oh, nowhere. Just here, roundabout.
The Lord hath revealed unto me, Gehazi, the greed and selfishness in thine heart. The silver and garments you got by falsehood shall be a curse unto thee. The leprosy that was Naaman's shall henceforth be thine, and shall cleave unto thee and thy seed forever.
Leprosy? My skin? Leprosy?
Not only has thy act of dishonesty brought leprosy to thee, but it has also cast doubt in the mind of Captain Naaman. Yea, and in all of Syria men will doubt.
It's just as I thought, Captain. Elijah is no different from anyone else. Neither is the God of Israel different from our gods. Elijah, our God, their God, everyone does things for money, personal glory, and worldly gain.
Oh, perhaps you're right.
Right. But doesn't the fact that Elijah accepted pay and silver and raiment prove it? He even sent for them.
I wonder.